What is up, everyone? Easter has come, and I figured why not do a top 5 games of the week about rabbit/bunny games, because honestly there's not too many and it took me a while to find 5 that fit in here. So with that being said, we're gonna check out some rabbit/bunny themed games and talk about them and see what I think about them. The first one I would like to talk about is Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. If you like retro games and you like 8-bit games, this one might be a good one for you this Easter to play, because honestly, it's kind of hard to find good or even relatively decent games related to bunnies or rabbits. So this is Bugs Bunny, obviously, and there's not much to say other than it's an NES game. So if you're looking to play a cheap NES game, this one does it for you. Next, we're going to talk about Tiny Toon Adventures Buster's Hidden Treasure. This is actually a pretty fun little platformer type game on the Sega Genesis, if you didn't know. It's a pretty fun game. It is the Tiny Toon, so not technically Bugs Bunny, but kind of related. So that's another one if you want to complain about it. This one works for it. It's kind of interesting. This is it's a decent game. It's not a terrible game, but it's not the best game on this list by any means. So I said check this out. It's a fun game, it's cheap, and if you're looking for more bunny games, I think this is definitely one that's going to be a decent game that you're going to have fun with and at least get your money out of the game. Next, we have Whiplash, which really reminds me of like a Zack and Dexter kind of thing. When I look at it, obviously there's a big bunny on the front, so it's there. It's a hare, maybe. That's what it says on the back. Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's bunny related. And honestly, it's pretty cheap. I think I paid like $3 or $4. It says $7, but I know that's not what I paid. I picked this up, and honestly, anytime I can get Xbox games that are fun or at least interesting, I pick them up. And so when I saw this, I had to pick it up. But like I said, it is rabbit themed, as you can obviously tell, and you can't go wrong with rabbit themed games on the Xbox. Well, this is the only one that I know of, so maybe you can go wrong, but it hasn't been done on this game. So let's hop to the next one. So we are going through this pretty fast, and honestly, this game is probably a heavy hitter, if you would consider it as one out of this list for sure. This would probably be my second favorite game on this list, if not the first, depending on the day and whatnot. Bucky OHare. Yes, it's a hare. Technically, that's a rabbit, whatever, bunny, whatever you want to call it. This fits into it. And I will say, this is a fun game. I enjoy playing this, and it's oftentimes a hard to find NES game. It's rare, it's expensive. Like, I want to say I paid like $75 for this, which is a decent deal for what it is. However, that's expensive for an NES game. So, if you're checking out games related to bunnies and you want to spend money and you don't have a budget, I definitely recommend this one for the NES. It's definitely a great game. It's a fun game, and I don't know what else to tell you, but check it out if you have the money. If not, emulate it maybe. I don't know. Some people, I don't know. Make sure you play this game because it's a lot of fun. Whatever way you play it, that's up to you. I'm not going to condone anything, but if you need to, there's ways to do it. So we're getting down to the end of this video and down to the last game that I think is worthy of this list, and I actually think this is the best game on the list. And some people may say otherwise, but I think they're crazy if they do. This is a game that is a very awesome game that I love to play. However, it wasn't well received. When I say that, I think it's a big underrated game, and it's definitely an underrated game for the Switch, and that is Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This is such a fun game, and honestly, I'm surprised not more people talk about this. When I got this, I was like instantly obsessed with it, and I played this for way too long, and I didn't hear many people talk about it, which is a big shame, but I played about 30 hours into it. It's a much shorter game than that, but I had a bunch of fun when I was playing it, and I wanted to complete it 100%, and so I had a bunch of fun with that. If you are going to buy one game on this list, this is going to be the game. Pick it up used. You can pick them up used for like 20-25 bucks for your Switch. Physical copy, that's a good deal, so go out and pick that up. I think I'm going to put a link in the description for all these games if I can find them on Amazon, but if not, I will definitely put a link to this game because all of these games are interesting, but this is the best game and I think you definitely need to play it. Okay, so we ran through that 5 list, and honestly, it was hard to narrow it down to 5, and when I say narrow it down, I mean it was hard to find 5 games that were bunny related. Like, I probably have 1 or 2 more, but I definitely fought to get 5 games that were like this for Easter, which is today, so let me know in the comments down below if I missed any games that you know of. Comment down below and let me know. I may have it, I may not. But like I said, this was a difficult one because it is Easter, but still a fun list to make. So with that being said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification because it lets you know when I post more videos, which is every day. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you have a good day.